Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a hot topic, certifications versus life skills in cybersecurity. Are certifications really necessary, or do employers value something else more? Let's find out. First, let's take a look at the current job market. I personally believe the cybersecurity job market is contracting. There continues to be layoffs in cybersecurity. Are some companies hiring? Yes. But more broadly, companies are taking a wait-and-see approach concerning the economy. On top of that, you have the buzzword of the century, Gen AI. Companies are rushing to incorporate Gen AI into all facets of their business with no real strategic plans. So take that into account. Plus, at least here in the US, we have an election. There is just a lot of uncertainty when it comes to the job market in cybersecurity. Let's first take a look at stats from ICS2's 2023 Cybersecurity Workforce Study. And just a caveat, when it says the year that it was released, in this case 2023, the data is going to be from the previous year. So in this case, it's 2022. According to the report, 47 of cybersecurity workers have experienced cybersecurity-related cutbacks. So this includes layoffs, budget cuts, and hiring freezes. An additional 28% have laid off elsewhere in their organization, which can significantly affect the cybersecurity workforce. 41% of respondents feel as though cutbacks have affected their security teams, which result in significant cybersecurity risks for the organization. And lastly, 71% of cybersecurity professionals have experienced a negative impact on their workload as a result of cutbacks. So what's happening is companies are laying off, and the people remaining at these companies have to do double and maybe even triple the work that they used to do, because now their colleagues and peers are no longer there to do the work. So that adds to burnout, that adds to stress, anxiety, and just not good for the industry. Two additional points. Hiring managers don't know what they want or need, and is one of the factors why job descriptions are a joke. The last point is one that I've heard but wanted to acknowledge, but I can't ascertain its veracity. Companies are allegedly creating ghost jobs for a host of reasons that I won't get into in this episode. Just wanted to acknowledge it. Let me know in the comments if you want me to dig into this in future episodes. Now, let's talk about life skills. In many job descriptions, employers mention the importance of communication, teamwork, and adaptability. These skills are crucial because cybersecurity professionals need to explain complex issues to non-technical stakeholders and leaders, and work effectively in diverse teams. As an example, I just recently saw a video of a highly known and respected CISO recently mentioned that the most important skill in cybersecurity and in any profession is communication skill. According to ICS2, which I will get into their survey a little bit later, curiosity, eagerness to learn ranked 39%, communication skills 38%, and cybersecurity certifications 32%. So in this case, leaders looked at curiosity and eagerness more than certification based on their data sample. And according to Simon Sinek, if you don't know who he is, he's a famous author, inspirational, motivational speaker, which one book that really resonates that he wrote is Leaders Eat Last. He refers to these type of skills as human skills. We both kind of acknowledge that these are important rather than the hard skills. What I look for in a job applicant is curiosity, communication skills, and this Spanish word or phrase called ganas, which is a burning desire, in this case, to make an impact and bring value to an organization. But how do you measure it? How do you look for it? So when I conduct interviews, I don't ask the typical questions. Tell me a time when you encountered a difficult employee or adversity at work. How did you handle that? Focus on open-ended questions. What outside activities, outside of education and certifications, have you leveraged to learn more about our industry? I'm not looking to see if they build a home networking lab, but just looking for outside the box thinking. I also ask about books. What books have they read? So if you haven't read any books, you better start reading. And lastly, I want to read a quote from Gary Vee. He's an entrepreneur, marketer, author, and just an amazing person to learn from. The word curiosity is underrated in our society. It feels fluffy, academic, childish. But I believe it's one of the most important characteristics for success in business. When people lack curiosity, they dismiss new opportunities instead of taking the time to explore them. And then I guess I'll just change that up a little bit, not only in business, but in life. So then let's start talking about certification. The main question I get from people I meet in person or online is, what certification should I get? Are certifications worth it? Will they help me get into cybersecurity? I've been asking peers, mentors, colleagues on how to handle these questions because for a time, I didn't have a great answer. I'd say if someone had asked me those questions 5 years ago, I would definitely say yes and follow up with a lot of specific certifications that they should run out and get. But now, times are a little bit different. Times have changed. But before I get into some stats, I want to mention that I'm not against certifications. I know I've joked about having a hate-hate relationship with them. The knowledge gained from certifications is valuable in cybersecurity, and I would never devalue learning or growing. What I do have an issue is when we as an industry push for certifications and make claims that you will be able to get a cybersecurity job with certifications X, Y, and Z. So let's look at some stats from Forrester's 2022 report titled Rethink Your Reliance on Cyber Certs. What changing perceptions of value mean for hiring and developing cyber talent. The costs associated with early career certifications are high, meaning it's a gatekeeper because they exclude underprivileged candidates who might not be able to pay for college education, boot camp, or certification prep courses that cost thousands of dollars. While their research did find that the average testing fees were lower, the average cost for entry-level certification exam prep was 2.5 times higher than similar courses for management level and specialty certifications. And the last data point I want to mention, individuals in the industry that already have certifications. Forrester found that attitude towards cybersecurity certifications skewed negatively. 46 respondents explicitly stated that they have already abandoned their certifications or plan to do so. 41% stated that they don't believe their certifications are useful in their job. In full transparency, I recently obtained a major certification in cybersecurity, but I acknowledge that I was privileged to actually pay for the training prep, which, like Forrester mentioned, cost in the thousands. So there you have it, a little short video talking about why certifications can increase your knowledge, but I would say focus on gaining practical experience and honing your life skills by going to conferences and mingling with folks in the industry. If in-person is not an option for you, then fire up that Zoom or team meetings and start connecting. Feel free to reach out to me if you want. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. And let me know in the comments what you think is more important, certifications or life skills. See you in the next video.